bum, 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 bum. Here's Johnny. Thank you. Big Herc in the house, and he's out. Big, put the hurt on y'all. You Herc. Big Herc in the house. That be y'all use of my subscribers and visitors alike for internet troll characters. I'll put some hurting on your ears. Big hurt in the house. The house. After the confusion and all. Well, hello there, social media family. Being any subscribers and or visitors alike who are of any persons among yourselves, if you're associated with and or representing my own particular YouTube social media channel, and likewise chat room and comment section. How are you all doing? Hopefully everyone is feeling like the mellow fellows, or all's well that ends well, or it's all good in the hood, as they say, for one and many, for you and yours, and me and mine, for that matter. And please do excuse or disregard, ignore that of the strange, peculiar sound of my voice at the moment. I've been feeling quite up under the weather. The important thing is that you all get the message to be delivered and don't kill the messenger. And I don't know what or who could possibly be responsible for the way I'm feeling now, but then nevertheless, I am trying to get better, trying to get well, hopefully, whereas I'm not that of a status of someone such one otherwise, than that Catholic Pope in the European city of Italy, and for Vatican City, Rome, Italy, being the papacy of the Vatican, being which is supposed to be the richest country or nation in the world, for that being which is not any bigger than the state of Israel, being which is not any bigger than the state of New Jersey, as I'm hearing it, within the continental USA, United States of America. Then hopefully my person getting back to some of such other, and then to get to the original subject matter of a topic of discussion to be debated, of a given argument with many different views and opinions to be affiliated, associated with, and or representing some of such thereof, then to sound and seem like as if I myself, being my person, could possibly be wagging the dog as in changing the subject. Then hopefully I feel much better than what I had felt like last, and hopefully I won't have to be paying a visit to a local vicinity area neighborhood community hospital since the last time that I had done or did, which was something like relatively a few days ago, if I'm not mistaken. It could have possibly been much sooner or earlier than that. And regardless of whether or not my person would have to do some such follow-up at a local clinic of a medical facility, otherwise some kind of sort of type of auxiliary affiliated or associated with, representing the same or the said in question, and of aforementioned, and moving right along. And whereas tonight's, or whereas the present social media broadcast being as is video content, hopefully you all will get the entirety of the message to be delivered. Although I had witnessed a glitch in the frequency transmission at one time or another much earlier. Principally continue regular mind compared to our principle. My speech. And where's the haters of internet trolls, moonlighting as, computer hackers, characters, be attempting to throw a monkey wrench in the program, be attempting to trash the social media broadcast of mine, and as well as my channel and chat room comment section, and whereas it could possibly be some of anybody, everybody perpetrating like so, orchestrating, initiating, perpetrating actions that being with one's obnoxious, creepy, and cowardly self, and it could be persons among my present public nuisance and problem neighbors, or the proverbial neighbors from down hell, especially the main one being of a local Vicente area neighborhood community poop butt and pissant of a creepy county and a faggoty non-white black male character of a parcel package stealing and drug pushing idiot and or sickle or cycle. A fellow neighbor of a resident or tenant who resides in the building here with me upon the same floor level plan, about a couple of few apartment doors down from me, who could have possibly attempted to throw a monkey wrench in the program. Hopefully that is not the case. The situation up under conditions or rather extenuating circumstances, then because lately somebody has felt this rather stupid and sickening, desperate need to do that when it comes to me broadcasting at some such given moment in time, whereas I would lose minutes per broadcast lately, more than quite a few my social media account videos of content. Hopefully, hopefully this is not the case situation as it's been getting more time. And moving right along. Anyway, though, and now I say, say for the record, as a backtrack here, being so I can go on following to continue from when my person had last left off, so I can finish up as complete a former previous prior line thought. And whereas the present social media broadcast being as it is, of video content being of some of such a nature is dealing with about involving regarding or making reference to or whatever I've said about thieves or robbers who had broken in to a car owner's automobile or motor vehicle, and they stole a number of his personal item products or merchandise at some such given moment in time. And that is including plastic money or credit or debit cards, which were discovered as and found in his school bag or book bag that they had stolen as well. And where from there they had made purchases of, as in bought lottery tickets with the same of his plastic money or credit and or debit cards. So obviously, evidently, whatever else they had stolen being the relevant important paperwork documents, and some of it was supposed to be relevant to, as in affiliate associated with and representing the business he would conduct of transaction with a banking establishment institution, whereas it had his routing number, etc. Whatever else is to be possibly considered that would complement or be associated with his plastic money. That's affiliated associated with and representing that being of his personal debit and or credit cards. And whereas from there they made purchases as in bought lottery tickets with the money off of his plastic cards. And from there they had, accomplished or achieved the desired want or need, being of which is to have acquired, the grand cash prize lottery winnings, being of which was supposed to have been, if I'm not mistaken, it was either something like $570,000 or $570 million. And whereas the owner of the school bag or book bag that, his merchandise, personal effects, belonging possessions was stolen from his personal automobile or motor vehicle or car, to simply say, had put forth a public announcement statement before the general public or the people at large, whereas he himself or she herself, depending on whichever one's gender is supposed to be, was saying in more words or less, so I paraphrase, if not quote exactly. Whoever has that being my merch as the merchandise, my stuff, who has stolen it from my car, so I'm giving you all the Cliff Notes version. Could you please return it and likewise share the winnings 50-50? We go half, Dutch, whatever I said, and I myself would be more than willing, upon the agreement being made, to drop all charges against any whosoever, you and any accomplices in crime or homies for that matter. And so far, whoever the thieves or robbers were, they haven't presented themselves, before the deadline or the expiration date of the lottery card, because you could only, collect cash prize lottery winnings according to the time frame period allotted to make a claim. You know, isn't that something? I mean, whereas if I myself was or could possibly be or if I myself were in the status of being considered as a motorist or driver of a personal automobile, you know, and my stuff was stolen out of the back passenger seat of my ride, or from the back trunk of some such, and then from there be contacted by the store owners where the winning lottery ticket was made a purchase of, as in Baltic, simply say. I too also would be more than willing, that is provided that the thieves or robbers will come forth within a relatively reasonable amount of time, whereas I would drop all charges against them only with the exception if they themselves would be willing to go 50-50, as in equally share the money, cash, prize, lottery winnings of that of the ticket that was made a purchase of, as in bought at a given address location for a store or place of business, and whereas the owner of some such will get a percentage of those lottery of that lottery ticket winnings, as well. You know. So that's what I had to share with you all as of the present given moment of time, as it had been placed upon my heart and mind to do so. For this given moment in time. I mean, that's a lot of money for whichever, you know, amount it is. I can't remember exactly, but I know it was said something along the line. I thought they were supposed to have been either $570,000 or $570 million. And that's something. That's something to think about. But then on this last note of interest, I would like to say, and that is, if you have not gotten Christ as your own personal Lord and Savior, I would hope that you would think to do so now of a man's attention while the blood is still running warm in your veins, by recognizing and realizing what he himself had done or did upon the cross, Calvary Hill, to go to something at the hands of Roman soldiers up on the orders of their superiors, religious, political, military, etc., especially of the likes of the religious Pharisees and Sadducees. But then, nevertheless, God who had come in human flesh to restore the breach between he himself and man made in his image, for our own species, was willing to go to that cross of Calvary to become the perfect sacrifice, the only sacrifice for you as well as for me. Don't steal my trademark physical gesture. I'm going to have to copyright it sometime unless I want to risk it being plagiarized. Whereas if any, regardless of race, walk of life, gender, age, etc., were to profess some such faith in him, from there we become to be blessed one regard another, in more ways one. First and foremost, with this salvation, being which is the only means by which any of us can or could possibly become or be considered as citizens of the kingdom of heaven, and as his blood sacrifice and salvation is the only fire insurance against the lake of fire and down hell. The second of all, we will be blessed with his deliverance. But first, you have got to get his salvation, otherwise you have nothing coming so far blessing in general is concerned. And if you make that transition for the great beyond and here after the afterlife, and you don't have the blood sacrifice and salvation of the Lamb of God to take away the sins of the world upon and within your soul, then your final destination would have become or be the lake of fire, damn hell. Unless you're one of those few persons that could possibly become or be just ever so blessed, not lucky, but blessed to become subject to experiencing one of those beyond and back experiences, whereas you will come back into this world upon the planet Earth and then have the blessed opportunity or the chance to simply say, to reverse that great decision you would have made to reject so great salvation, to be only found in our Lord and Savior the Christ, and nothing, nobody else. Because the majority of most who go to damn hell are there to stay, to burn, be tortured, and terrorized by the devil and his demons forever, compared to how we as believers in God will be across that great divide that separates heaven from hell, and the company of like-minded believers in the presence of God and his angels, as citizens of the kingdom of heaven, And even so, we will be blessed down here upon the planet Earth in this world while we're still present. And hopefully we'll become that much more blessing onto another others by sharing with them the gospel message of Christ's blood sacrifice of salvation. You all take care and be safe, be blessed, not stressed if and when you can or could possibly become or be of that status for the last mentioned by becoming a member of the household of faith and family of God. And I will talk to you later. We out. Peace.